And as if by magic, Griff appears. Welcome to the Griff Show. We're always happy here on the Griff Show. What's up, Griff? To play what I want. Today's no exception. I'm joined in the studio by some Brighton punks. We're going to have some fun. It's Friday. It's Friday. Brighton punks in the studio on a Friday. Use free. This is the Griff Show. It's a Friday, and I'm joined by Lou, Del, and Joe from the Wild Mate. I tell you what, you're brilliant. Now, listen, guys, you're looking at me as if something's going weird there. It's a Friday afternoon. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. You've been here before. How are you doing, guys? Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, and Brighton, I'm the only person in here without any hair, and I'm not liking it. Now, as it's Friday, we all know what happens on a Friday. We kick off with Dave Edmonds. It's Friday. Come on. Oh! Monday and a bullet, Tuesday's a blue day, Wednesday's a Wednesday, Thursday's a worst day, Friday is great because I can hardly wait. It's in the weekend. It's the weekend and I'm joined by punk rockers. Hey! Whoa! Here comes the weekend. Here comes the weekend. Here comes the weekend. Here comes the weekend. Everything be so tough. Until the weekend, I've had an overdose of doctor's notes, but it just don't ease the pain. Going on the sick, don't do the trick. Sooner or later I'll be clocking in again. They pay me for the shit, my neighbors give it again. Here comes the weekend. It's the weekend. Overdose of doctor's notes, but just don't ease the pain. It's the weekend, come on. Going on the sick, don't do the trick. Sooner or later I'll be Friday in the east side. Everything will go my way and I will never see. Here come the weekend. Here come the weekend. Here come the weekend. My working week's so tough, I think I've had enough until the weekend. Here come the weekend. It's the weekend. Here come the weekend. It's the weekend. Here come the weekend. Shut up, Dave Edmonds. It's the weekend. Now say hello, guys. Now, listen, all that applause is for you.
Oh, wonderful.
And you know it's Friday the 13th. Do you believe in... Are you superstitious, Lou?
Yes, I am.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Do you think there's something bad's going to happen on Friday the 13th?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to say next.
Listen. This is meant to be blood-curdling screams. Now, you are here. You are here. This is the second time you've been here. I absolutely love your Blue Moon, the Brighton punks. I love everything about it. Moon punks, I think it's fantastic. You've got an event on tomorrow, haven't you?
Yes,
Tell us a bit about that event.
Yeah, so tomorrow we've got a few bands on playing a Valentine show. I won't name it. You can have a look.
I've seen it. Didn't it say F Valentine's or something like that? Doesn't it say?
It does. It's spelled FKU Valentine.
That's it, yeah. Now, where's that? Is it in Dalton's?
It's Dalton's, which is on Brighton Seafront. Under the zip wire. It's really easy to get to.
Yes, I've played there before, actually. I played there with public service announcement. It's got a great venue, got a great vibe today. It's only small, but it's got a great vibe and a great sound.
Oh, it has, yeah.
So we'll come back and we'll talk about that. But listen, it's going to have a bit of a punk rock special because you guys look fantastic. You wouldn't believe I've got a fella called Joe from the Noir Mates here, mate. Now, they are one of the best bands I saw in 2025, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, Joe.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
That's okay, my friend. He's absolutely terrifying, isn't he?
Yeah.
Isn't he, Del? He's terrifying, isn't he? But anyway, listen, this is a bit about punk now. One of my favourite punk tunes was this.
Joe Strummer. All the times I saw them and all the records I bought, I've never understood a word he says. Have you? Okay, that's how he sings, isn't it? And Lou, you are punk rock and music through and through. It oozes out of you, Lou Moon. Now, have you ever seen the Clash live?
I've seen the Clash loads of times.
How many times would you say?
I can't count.
Oh, right. I didn't know this now. This wasn't a rave. Tell us what you just showed me and you told me.
So I just showed you 50p that I wear around my neck on a little string thing. That Joe Strummer paid to get into one of my gigs in the early 80s.
No. It's fantastic.
There was only 2 people in the audience.
Who was the other one? Do you remember the other one?
No, I can't remember the other one. It wasn't Joe Strummer.
You didn't keep their 50p then? You didn't keep their 50p?
No, I think we put that towards band costs.
Well, back then, 50p was worth a lot of money. That's a great way, isn't it? So, I wonder was he ever aware? Did you ever meet him afterwards and say, I'm wearing your 50p?
No, I didn't.
That's fantastic.
But I always wear it because in my mind, if you play a gig and you've only got 2 people in the audience, you don't know if one of them might be Joe Strummer.
Oh, absolutely
well, it wouldn't
fantastic.
Be Joe Strummer, but you know.
Now, listen, I've been playing in bands my whole life now. I have all sorts of weird and wonderful people, like your good selves. I have major rock stars, major punk stars, major ska stars, and major comedians. And every one of these people has played in front of the one man and his dog. Believe me,
Yeah.
You don't just start playing at the O2, do you? I mean, it doesn't happen that way.
No.
So listen, Lou Moon, I love the idea. She's sitting there smiling at me, rock radio listeners. Now, so tomorrow, you are going to be playing with a fantastic family of strangers. You've got Dale sitting next to you here. We've got Joe Noir from Noir Mates. He's going to be on stage with you as well. But there's a track that was my track of the week, I think, for 2 weeks running. Can I have you introduce your own? Or should we get Joe to introduce it?
Yeah,
come in. Joe from the Noir Mates. He's terrifying when he's on stage, but he's actually quite sweet when you're standing next to him.
These are our best mates in Brighton. Family of strangers with dead people sell.
I love that. That gets the Griffiths round of applause. Introduced fantastically by Joe from Noir Mates. Now, Joe, so you said these are your best mates in Brighton. There's a big Brighton scene there. Are you all very close together? I mean, do you all help each other out?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Is it not just the punk scene in Brighton? There's scenes of all sorts there, isn't there?
Yeah,
there definitely is.
Now, do they cross over? So does the ska cross over to the punk? Does the punk cross over to the ska?
Yep. Scar and punk crossover.
Definitely, like I'm promoting the Scar on the Beach festival.
Yes.
You
Oh,
know,
you
with
are?
a close friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
bloody
so-
hell. When's that? That's in the summer. Is that August?
Yeah, July.
That's in July.
Yeah.
Have you got dates for that yet, Del?
It's July the 18th, I believe.
Dude. The older you get, the more things.
Joe here did the poster.
Joe, he doesn't remember. He did the post. He doesn't remember doing anything else. I tell you what, we've had talking about dead things. We've had some strange things happen today. Just as you turn up, I've had the builder who's putting a new kitchen in for me. He's been looking after me dad because Michelle with one L was taking me mum to hospital to an appointment, and my dad comes in and the pigeons come down the chimney in it. It's coming.
Stop the pigeon.
Yes, stop that. What was that?
Stop
That pigeon, stop that pigeon. Now, anyway, this is the Griff Show. Now, tell me about the band you've got on. The band we got lined up here, the Healthy Junkies. Tell me about them because they're absolutely fantastic. They're on tomorrow, aren't they?
Healthy Junkies are really good mates of ours.
Oh, are they
We've
mates as well?
Yeah. We play a lot of gigs with them.
Are they out of Brighton? Are they out of Brighton?
No, they're London.
They're fantastic. They're
Hertfordshire, I think.
They're fantastic. He is so cool and so posh. I think he's the poshest person I've ever spoken to. You know, hello, mate, how you doing? Hello, Griff. I'm fine. How are you? So they're on. Who's headlining tomorrow night?
Healthy Junkies?
Are the Healthy Junkies a headline? So we have some Healthy Junkies. Do you want to introduce this then, please? Del Boy's up there on the left-hand side. He needs his glasses on. No, don't tell me punk rockers wear glasses as well.
I do.
Up here on the left, mate. Up here on the left. Up here on the left.
This is The Witches of Lust, and it's by our mates, the Healthy Junkies.
Well done, Del. Now, I'm yet to see the Healthy Junkies live, Lou. Are they good? I've heard they're fantastic.
You've got to go. They are brilliant.
I've heard,
Absolutely
apparently
brilliant.
Nina is just absolutely brilliant as a front person. Is that right?
Yeah, she's mesmerising. She's got so much energy. Yeah.
And apparently they're fantastic musicians as well.
They are. Yes, indeed.
Wow,
Yeah,
and
you've got to go.
Oh, well, I won't be able to make your gig tomorrow night because I'm going to the great Keith Woodhouse's 70th birthday. Do you know Keith? He's a tiny little fella, but he's got a heart of gold.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, he's a lovely fella.
I really like.
Well, I hope he has a wonderful birthday.
He's
party.
70.
That's amazing.
I know. I saw a video of you the other day with your good friend Charlie Harper. Isn't he 80? How old is he?
He's about 82.
He's 82.
Something like that.
And he's still rocking it out.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I thought I was old at 62. Sometimes I'm knackered. I can't rock as much as Charlie. And he's 82. But back in the day when I used to go and see the UK subs, when we were kids, he was old then, wasn't he?
Yeah. I used to go and see them when I was like 16, 17.
I bet you
mind-blowing.
we've rubbed shoulders at one of their gigs before, mate.
Music
We must
machine.
have,
I used to
yes.
live in the music machine.
You must know Peter Fox, the DJ, mate.
Yeah, I
mate
know
Foxy.
Peter Fox.
Yeah, because
really
he was done
well.
the music. I think it's called Coco now, isn't it?
It is called Coco.
No, that was a fantastic venue. That was a brilliant venue. Well, it still is a brilliant venue. Fantastic. Anyway, we're giving our age away. I won't ask you how old you are, Lou, because
I
that's
don't
rude.
care.
That's rude. How much do you weigh? The old ones are the oldest. So listen, so you've got a great lineup down there at Dalton's tomorrow. Are there still tickets available?
There are still tickets available.
So
but
people
you
can
better
roll up and get
hurry
up on the door?
Yeah.
Fantastic night of punk rock. FC UK punk. And FC UK, what is it? Valentine's Day.
FKU.
I knew you had an FK in F and a K in it. So that's tomorrow night down at the Daughters. Now you've got another great friend of mine, and she is fantastic. Can you just tell people who she is, what she's all about, what she's going to go on stage with, and how brilliant she is, and then we can introduce this track. Can you do that for me, Lou?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I spent some time, unfortunately, living in Harlow, where I met Cherry B. She is an amazing poet. She does the actual song that's lined up. I actually recorded her doing that and sent that to both my kids and said, I'm not the only one.
No, did you really? Is she going to be on stage with Peace tomorrow, or is she going to be on her own?
No, she's going to be on her own. Well, she's not going to be on her own because she's going to have Reg, her little pug dog, with her.
What a character she is.
Yes, she is amazing.
Does the dog don't do anything, or is it just...
I don't know. I've not seen her perform with Reg before. But,
Reg?
Yeah.
I should go on stage with one of my dogs. There'd be nobody in the audience.
Well, yeah.
I've got two Rottweiler attack dogs. Yeah, absolutely. So, and how long will she be doing there tomorrow night, mate? She don't do a whole set.
She can do a half an hour set. Yeah.
I think she's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's not just the fact that her lyrics really. I can relate to her lyrics when you hear this next song. Actually, they're brilliant. It's just that she looks great. She's a bubbly character,
yes.
and I've yet to see her on stage with Reg. So really, you've got to get your asses down to Dalton's tomorrow night and take a bonio for Reg and a pint of cider for Cherry.
That would be right.
That will be right. Yeah. Give it to her after the gig, though. Otherwise, she won't be doing too much poetry. So, can you introduce this song, please, Lou?
Yeah, so this song, I'm very delighted to say, is from Cherry and Peach, and it's Punk Mum.
It must be very difficult as a millennial to develop your style, dressed to be unique and wild and feeling it's worthwhile. When you're dressed up in your outlandish gear and greeted with your dreaded fear. Here comes mum, what will she say? Oh, that's a bit tame, love, wear it this way. Cause you try to rebel and you try to shock, but your mum's out partying around the clock. You tell her you don't want a tattoo and she says, what the fuck is wrong with you? She says your hair needs some colour and bleach. These are life skills that she'll teach, cause whatever you do, you won't shock her. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before.
She's a punk mum, she's done it all before.
Sing along, guys.
She's a punk mum, she's done it all before. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before.
She's forever swearing, but always caring. But then the wildness becomes unbearing. Why can't she settle and just be normal? Why can't the house be more formal? How come she knows every band you like? How come she's old, yet childlike? Cause whatever festival you want to assert, she's been there, got the t-shirt. So how can you rebel and try something new when your punk mum's done it years before you? Try doing knitting, not gobbing and spitting. Try country walk, not a mohawk. Try being safe and vanilla and bland, and don't wish to be in a punk rock band. Cause whatever you do, you won't shock her. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before.
She's a punk mum, she's done it all before. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before. She's a punk mum, she's done it all before.
That has got such a catchy chorus. I sing that loads, and those lyrics relate to a lot of people. Don't they relate to you, Lou? Do they?
Absolutely. I love it.
Because they're youngsters. Like my son's now 30, so I'm now a granddad. But it's every generation think they're the first, don't they? And they ain't.
Yeah.
You know,
my kids are always laughing because I'm always telling them off for being so bloody straight.
Your fault.
Yes, it's your fault indeed. Yeah, listen, you can't have a go at them, Lou Moon. Just look at you, look, crazy woman. You look fantastic. That's what I say. Now, listen, another band that are on now. before I even go into let you go off into a verb a little bit, let me go off into a verb a little bit, because I saw you guys, Noir Mates, you were supporting some very good friends of mine, and again another fantastic band called the Witch Doctors down there in Brighton. I'm all out of breath. And you were absolutely... I saw you do your sound check, and I thought, well, I'm going to check these boys out because they're good. And when you came on stage, you were absolutely fantastic. Now, I was saying to Del there that they were like dark, almost a little bit intimidating, but literally kept me... I was completely blown away with the whole set. And I was standing right next to Richie Nice, who's like 6'4", big beard, bowler hat on, and me and him were dancing together. Joe, you were absolutely fantastic, mate. What'd you say to that? Is that a good intro for you guys?
That's brilliant. We don't bite unless you want us to. We like people to join in and sing.
Do you get told that quite a lot? That it's. I wasn't really too sure, Joe, what I was watching in a good way, because I see lots of bands in my everyday life, but it was so different. Are they different, guys? They're different.
They are, yeah.
It's taken a long time to get a band together that actually listen to each other and decide we're not going to go down the normal routes and avenues. We're going to try something a little bit different, and you can throw ideas and people come back and enjoy it, really enjoy themselves.
Yes.
And
so this is not the first lineup of Noir.
Oh, there's been hundreds. At one point, half a New Cross was in the band. So,
how long have the Noir Mates been together, mate?
Since 2012, I think.
No, for that long. But how has it taken me like 20 or 15 years to find out about you then?
Well, the lineup changes meant we had to stop and restart and get the like I say, get the chemistry right. You have to get the chemistry right. And then each inclination has brought something new and very different styles, but this one is the happiest.
And how long has this little unit been together, Joe?
Oh, it's 2.5 years, really.
What would you describe yourselves as? Because basically, I was saying to Del just now when we were having a cup of tea, there's like punk rock in there, there's a little bit of blues in there, there's attitude, and there's prog. There's almost prog rock in there. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, there's a bit of everything, really, because I basically stole the rhythm section from the Sumerian Kings, which were a psychedelic sort of blues band that I joined when a member of their, and I basically stole their backline because they were so good.
Well, that drummer, he's got some jazz going on as well, man.
Yes, his brother's at DJ at Ronnie Scott's, I think, for a long time.
Oh, so that's where the jazz influences. They're all in there.
He does Cuban vibes and stuff in there.
So how would you describe yourself? What genre? Because everyone, especially someone like myself as a DJ, you have to almost it's a necessity to put someone into a pigeonhole. What would you class yourselves as? I wouldn't even. Dale, what would you call them, mate? I wouldn't have a clue.
Neo psychedelic goth punk.
Oh, hang on there. Try saying that when you're pissed. Hang on. I can't even write it down. Neo psychedelic goth punk. So that would be NSGP. That's better because I can't say that. Neo psychedelic goth. But I tell you what though, Del, mate, that pretty much sums them up. Neo psychedelic goth punk. Now, when you saw them for the first time, Del, did you have the same sort of attitude that I did? Like, what am I watching here? Did it affect you like that?
Yeah, I just love the fact that they were scaring people.
Yes.
Like Joe had a wrestler mask on, and he was in the audience, and there's people backing away, moving down the wall.
The music isn't just dark and sort of atmospheric, but the attitude and the imagery from stage is that way as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he had a wrestler's mask, so you look fairly normal today, mate.
Yeah. It's our day off.
Hey, I tell you what, I can't have you introduce your own songs, mate. So I've got a Noir Mates track lined up here. Del, why don't you introduce? Now you've got your glasses on, mate. Why don't you introduce this Noir Mates track and just say how brilliant they are?
Right. Okay. This is the single off of
Rats with Wings. Rats with Wings. So tell people what Rats with Wings is,
Bobbing
mate.
for Chips, Volume 3, which is vinyl only comp, and this is The Amazing Violet by the Noir Mates.
What a terrible shame. What a terrible. Follow up the greasy pole. Violent winning is the cream. She grabs you by the ankle to push you right on up. But just before you reach the top, she'll drag you down again. Violet, what a terrible name. Violet, what a wonderful game. What a wonderful. Looking for a place to stick the stiletto in. Rides you around the racetrack, sticks the spurs in deep. Just when you think you're winning, that's when she's gonna leave. Follow, what a terrible shame. Follow, what a wonderful game. What a wonderful game.
Now, it's the memories of me dancing right next door to Richie Nice is flooding back, and I'm feeling scared, and I'm so intimidated that you're actually standing next to me as well, mate. So that was, according to Del, neo-psychedelic goth punk, and I think you've done absolutely well in describing that. That's brilliant stuff. Now, you're going to be playing that tomorrow night down at Dalton's. Now, please, guys, you've got to see not just all the other acts on there, but if you don't go to see, have Noir Mates in your bucket list before you stop going to live gigs, there's something wrong with you. You've got to see Noir Mates, haven't you, Lou?
Oh, absolutely.
Honestly, I mean, not just all of the bands on tomorrow, but Noir Mates are fantastic. Now, listen, I'm going to change the mood slightly. Do you remember Hanson?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You know, this is going to be an earworm in your ears. Do you remember? But
Yes, I do.
right, this is a punk version of that.
Turn your back and you're gone so fast. Oh yeah. And the
while you still can, mate, because if one of the guard dogs just got in here, you need and you need to have your throat out. Come on!
Can you tell me? No, you can't, 'cause you don't know. Can you tell me? Say you can, 'cause you don't know. Can you tell me? No, you can't, 'cause you don't know. Can you tell me? Say you can, but you don't know. Say you can, but you don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
I tell you what, sorry guys. Lou, it's one of you three. One of you, please say what just happened. Come on, I've got 2 guard dogs here, okay, and they do their job. They're here to guard. It's in the title, guard dog. You get it? And one of them, because as I said, with Lou, my mum's down in the hospital with Michelle with 1L. I got a builder doing, looking after my dad downstairs, and obviously my dad is a little bit confused sometimes with letting the bloody dog out. And one of them just came in, did they not?
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
He was nodding his head and singing along.
Yes! Well, we got to have this. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Bloody hell! Listen, I wish they'd done that after the gig, because you won't be playing guitar tomorrow night, Neil.
That was close. Very close.
Oh, bloody hell. It's been a day of that. The pigeon coming down the chimney. Honestly, sitting next to the scariest man in rock and roll, listening to him through my headphones, and when I turn around, he's doing an impression of like a falcon. Welcome to the Griffy Show. Listen, guys, are you enjoying yourselves? Even though you were near-death experience, are you okay?
It's Friday the 13th. It's supposed to be scary, isn't it?
Now, you guys are down from Brighton. There's a massive music scene in Brighton. I've always wanted to live in Brighton, actually. It's not too far from me, but I've always wanted to live there. There's a lot going on at all times, isn't there, Lou?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because you're an East End. You're a London girl through and through.
I'm
But
a
where do you
London
prefer, Lou?
Oh, Brighton. Yeah, 110%.
Oh, how long have you been there?
there? Nearly 5 years.
And it's a better vibe, better scene. What would you say? What was the difference between
It's
the
just
two?
it's just a really cool place to be. People are so friendly. The community is amazing. There's loads of stuff to do all the time.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Well, not just the moon punks that you put on. There's other stuff going. There's other events happening, isn't there?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Do you think you've added to that? I think you certainly have.
I hope so. Certainly hope so.
Now, I saw a video the other day of you doing something with the great Charlie Harper. Now, he's a massive face down here. Where is he? Brighton or Shoreham? He's a bit further around, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a little further down the coast of
Saltdean.
Saltdean.
So would you say, if you're in Saltdean, would you say that's Brighton? But it's... Because I would imagine... Because Brighton's only a small place, isn't it? What do they say? Hove. They say Hove actually, don't they?
Well, that's where I actually live.
Ah, you posh cow! Brilliant stuff. Yeah, you don't need that 50p from what's his name, do you?
No.
Oh, brilliant. That's fantastic. I think as well, I was talking about my mate Steve Norman, who plays for Stamandau Ballet, because I introduced Generation X down there. Is it the Brunswick? They got a rock club
Yes,
there.
indeed.
And I introduced
That's my
X Generation X. Yeah, as your local.
Yeah.
And my mate lives there. Do you know Joe Wilkinson?
Yeah.
You know Joe. He's a really good mate of mine.
Oh, cool.
Is he part of the punk scene? He can't be part of that punk scene down there, but he's part of the scene, isn't he? Do you live near him?
No, I've got no idea. All I know is that somebody recently told me that they saw Joe Wilkinson running.
He does a lot of running, probably from you lot. Who let the dogs out? But anyway, so I saw a video, because there's a video of me singing to Brickfield Nights, Charlie Harper, Drunk as a Skunk. Behind me is Natalie Bridges. In front of me is Michelle with 1L. We're having a boys special, but also you've been on a video just recently with the great Charlie Harper. Now, is he a mate of yours? Was he a mate of yours before? Because the subs, you must have seen the subs 100 times back in the day.
Yeah, again, Music Machine, I used to see the subs all the time. And then when I was in the band in the 80s, we used to play with UK subs and also Urban Dogs, which was Charlie Harper in another in another sort of persona.
Okay.
And
What band were you in the 80s, Lou?
I was in a band called Evil Eye. You won't find anything online.
Oh, are you saying that because you don't want me to find it?
No, you just won't find anything. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, yeah. The video recently of Charlie Harper, that was...
Are you mates now? Because he's got such a long time. He's got such a love of music, isn't he? He's supportive of all those bands.
Family
that
of
play down there.
Strangers are his new favourite band. That's what he says in that video.
Oh, well,
How many likes have we had so far?
160,000.
Wow! Bloody hell no. If you get your mum and dad to do it, that's 160,002, isn't it? But 160,000, that's fantastic. Oh, I feel like I'm in the company of royalty, not just the family of... I'll tell you what, there's one of the Charlie Harper tracks you've asked me to play today. Can you introduce this, please, Lou, and tell me why you've chosen this one? Something on the left.
Actually, you chose it. Dale chose it, so what do you...
You come and tell me why you've chosen it, Dale. Come on. Otherwise, the dogs are coming out. Well, I tell you what, I've never seen him move so fast.
It was. Charlie, King Charlie, as I call him, is the godfather of punk. I absolutely love him. And do you want me to name the track?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. This is Charlie Harper with the New York Dolls track Pills.
Roll it down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Silent sleeping in a hospital bed. A rock and roll nurse went to my head. She said, give me your arm, stick out your tongue. I got some pills, I wanna give you one. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. She went to my head, to my head. She went to my head. Was I lay sleeping in a hospital bed? She gave me pills from my head. It didn't ache. A pill from my heart, it was a little too late. A pill from my little one, oh man, this sneeze. The rock and roll nurse was coming dead on my knees. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. She went to my head, to my head. She went to my head. That's how they sleeping in the hospital bed, alright. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. As I lay sleeping in a hospital bed, I said, nurse, nurse, can you say what this stuff has done to me? She gave me a shot, she's got me a pill. She got me wondering if I really am. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. She went to my head, to my head. She went to my head. As I lay sleeping in a hospital bed, yeah. Said, doctor, doctor, can you say what this stuff has done to me? She gave me a pill, she gave me a shot. She's got me wondering what a thing I got. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. She went to my head, to my head. She went to my head. As I lay sleeping in a hospital bed. To my head, to my head, to my head. She went to my head, to my head, to my head. As I lay sleeping in a hospital bed, oh yeah.
Now, you all know what that means here on the Griff Show. It means that one of my tracks of the week is going now. I've got the terrifying Joe Noir from Noir Mates here. He's going to introduce this, and he's going to do it perfectly because if he even gets it wrong, I'll say it's brilliant. Can you introduce this, please, Joe?
No pressure then.
No pressure.
Here we
mate.
have Mark Valentine with NYUAP.
I chained my heart to a radio station, going coast to coast like a sonic mutation. I check my pulse and reality, I'm barely alive.
were just talking about the dogs there, weren't we?
Oh my God, yeah.
I just sent a text to Michelle with one else said, bloody Dad, let the dog out. And she said, no. We don't know. It could have been headline news. It could have been my best ever show. Griff is Rottweiler kills punk rock shock horror. Couldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, apart from Noir, mate. She'd go nowhere near you, mate.
Oh yeah, this is true.
So you think, well, I'm not having none of that. Yeah. So anyway, tomorrow night we've got the big event down there. Explain where it is, what time it kicks off, how much is it in on the door, please, Luz?
So it starts at 5. It is cash on the door is £12, I believe.
And the first band on will be Cherry.
The first band on is Cherry. We've also got Boneyard Breakout. We've got Noir Mates. We've got High Rise Reptiles. There's loads going on. Family of Strangers.
Yes.
Headliners. Coffee Junkies.
How do you choose who's to be headlining there? Because there's so many. Well, I would say there's probably out those that bands you've named there. I would say there's 4 bands could be headline acts there, man.
Well, yeah.
Honestly, because
yeah,
they're all
I mean,
fantastic.
it's not easy, but I just like putting everybody on all the time. So I just juggle things around.
How do you do that? Do you throw the list of
Yeah,
names in the air?
absolutely, yeah.
Is that how you do it?
I put them in my bowler hat.
Yeah, Richie Nice's bowler hat. Yeah.
I've got my own bowler hat.
Oh, so you don't share the same one? There's more
No,
than
thankfully.
you said there's more than one bowler hat in Brighton. Is that what you're trying to tell
Well,
me?
there's 3 bowler hats in our band.
Yeah, I love it. Who you got on drums? That crazy drummer man.
Oh, Jono, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Gripper Lee as well, isn't he?
Oh, no. So our actual drummer is Jono.
Oh, because when I saw you had the drummer from Gripper Lee. I'm sure.
That's because we're called the Family of Strangers, Griff.
Ah,
So
and
we
now
like
I
to
get it.
surprise people.
Oh, I see. So it's not because you look strange.
No, it's not just because I look strange.
I thought that was brilliant. How you keep telling your kids to lighten up, man. Be a bit different. How old are your kids, Lou?
My son will be 40 in May.
No.
My
So you must have had it
daughter-
when you were 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Are they into music? Are they into music yourself?
My son's a rapper, but he doesn't do gold and birds and bling. He's got songs that have got or spits as they call them. With
What's a
Anarchy
spit?
in the UK.
What's a spit?
It's the way they do their
Spitting bars.
spitting bars. Joe knows.
Wow. So I don't know. I don't know much about that genre really. But
Yeah, so he puts lots of his influences that he's grown up with. He'll talk about Pistols. He talks about lots of different stuff.
Well, he must have grown up with all those fantastic bands that I grew up with. You know, that punk rock genre, new wave, and all that stuff. You know, having some rock and roll fun, basically.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so he's 40. My son's 30. He's actually 30 last week. I don't know where that's. I don't know. Did you know where that time's gone?
No idea. My daughter will be 32 in March as well.
Again, but it seems like only last year I was taking him to school with with his uniform on.
Yeah.
Mind you, he was a mature student. I just made that up. It's the Griffy Show. This is madness.
Sweetest girl in all the world, these eyes are for you only. The sweetest girl in all the world, these eyes are for you only. Sweetest girl in all the world, these words that die before me. Sweetest girl in all the world, these words that die before me. When we walk in the park, I never can tell. When we walk in the dark, I never can tell. It's just loving it. Ooh, loving it. The sweetest fall in all the world is life has got so
eyes are for you only. Now, I had to put a long track on there because I had to go and make sure those guard dogs don't come out and eat these little punk rockers. Because even though they're little, there'll be even less of them if the dog get hold of them. No, but
No harm in that.
I've never seen Del. Now, Del looks like a crazy man. You look absolutely fantastic. I've never seen his Mohican quiver before. Oh, good Lord. No, anyway, I've asked them to bring some tracks in. And what is one of your chosen tracks to put from your File of Fury, please, Del? And why have you chosen this one?
Right, this is Dakka Skanks, who one of the original bands on Rats with Wings, Dive Bombing for Chips.
Yeah, tell people what Rats with Wings, Dive Bombing for Chips is. Obviously, it's a Brighton-based thing. Tell me what that's all about, mate.
Yeah, it's a vinyl-only compilation that I've been putting out. It's the fourth one's coming out, and Dakka Skanks are going to be on the fourth one, actually, with Brighton Bomb by the Angelic Upstarts, but a lot different.
And how do you find the bands that go on there, mate? You source them, you find them, they're mates of yours, whatever you fancy, basically.
Kind of friends of mine and people we played with and stuff like that.
It's a brilliant thing to do, mate. It keeps you busy, makes a bit of fun, and it gets those bands out there, don't you reckon?
Yeah, it's really great.
So introduce this, please.
Right, this is Dakka Skanks with Iggy and the Stooges' song "I Want to Be Your Dog."
So messed up, I want you here in my room. I want you here. Now we're gonna be face to face. I lay right in my favorite place. I wanna be your dog. I wanna be your dog. Now I'm ready to close my eyes. Now I'm ready to close my mind. Now I'm ready to feel your hands and move your heart on the burning sand. I wanna be your dog. 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 I wanna be your dog.
Rats with Wings. So tell me a little bit about Rats with Wings, mate, because I've heard of it. I know what's going on. You put live events on. I think there's a big event coming up in November, isn't there?
Yeah, we've got our second City Baby Attack by Rats with Wings festival.
Great name,
Big
Rats with
mouthful.
Wings. Is that what you call the birds, the Rats with Wings?
Yeah, seagulls. down there.
No, it's not an urban myth, mate, because I done the London and Brighton cycle ride about 10 years running, and I finished one day, pissed out my head, and this is the honest truth, I had my tips in the little carton thing, and two birds came and took an end each and nicked it. You must see that. That's true.
That's how I got the name. I was sitting on the seafront and there was this family coming down the beach.
All happy with their stuff,
chips,
yeah.
and they got demolished by all these dive bombing.
They actually attack them, don't they?
Yeah. That's the name of the compilation LPs as well. Dive bombing for chips.
Oh, fantastic! Now, unless you've actually seen that happening live, and it happened to me, you would think that's an urban myth, but they actually do. They almost like mug you, don't they? They mug you for your chips.
There's one who actually will sit on or stand on your shoulder.
No,
you
but
have
do
to
you know
watch
them
live.
by name?
Yeah, that's
Rats with Wings. So how many years have you been doing Rats with Wings for, Del?
Since the pandemic, so 2019, I started the whole idea.
Well,
and,
so you were sitting there bored, you thought this is a good idea, and which is a great idea. So 4 albums later, and it's only on vinyl.
4 vinyl compilations. I put out a CD for the Mighty Noir Mates as well.
And
So-
fantastic. They all have to be Brighton based, do they, mate?
No, the last one was international as well. I had the Deaf Devils from Spain.
Oh,
Attack
the
from
Deaf Devils are
America.
fantastic. I was going to play the Deaf Devils a bit later on. Apparently, they're brilliant live.
Yeah, they are.
I haven't seen that because you see a lot of live gigs, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many venues down there in Brighton. What would you say was the best venue? I know the Prince Albert's fantastic, and then you got the Brunswick, which is a bit more where Posh Lou lives. But there's a lot of venues down there. What would your favourite be, Del?
All year, the Albert I absolutely love. And the Daltons in the summer.
Yes.
But Daltons is still packed in the...
Yeah, but Dalton's is right on. And when you say right on the seafront, it is right on the sea. You open the door and the beach is right there. Now, I did hear that someone was trying to buy the place next door to the Albert and they'd make it into flats, and then they were going to complain about the noise of the Albert. Is that right?
Yeah, that was right. There's a massive petition against it, so it's stopped
Prince
now.
Albert has been playing rock and roll since the 50s, isn't it? Or even earlier, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, why would you do that? You know that it's there, turn up by it and then close it down. I'll tell you what, remember who's that bloke that wrote, "Everything I do it for you," Brian Adams. Now, Brian Adams bought a pub in Chelsea. They bought a house in Chelsea, there was a pub next door, and he didn't like the pub next door, so he bought the pub and closed it.
Oh,
That's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I could buy a pub, I'd buy the Prince Albert and I close all the doors apart from me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So Rats with Wings. So you've got the 4th album's out at the moment, is it?
No, it's out in October.
Now, is there a lot of organising for that?
Massive. There's a GoFundMe thing going out for pre-orders.
Where would you find that, mate? Just put Rats with Wings.
So Dive Bombing for Chips, Rats with
idea.
Wings, and it's on GoFundMe. Basically, you find it on there, and it's not so much a GoFundMe as a pre-order of the LP.
Which always helps, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah,
I mean, come on, because those things, unless you got off your arse and did it. I mean, how many other people say, I had the idea of getting all these people in, but unless you do it, and then once you've done one, you think, this is great fun. And also, it keeps you busy, it keeps you happy, gets the music out there, gives a platform for some great new bands and some more established bands as well, doesn't it, mate? So do you have to have a certain genre? Because Dakka Skanks, I wouldn't say it was punk, mate. Do you pick what you want?
It's the kind of... I'm influenced by labels like Hellcat Records, and they actually put together compilations which was everything from ska and reggae all the through oi into punk, and that's the kind of music I love. So
are you like, because you're doing a ska festival as well, aren't you, mate?
Yes, yeah.
So what would your favourite genre be? Because I mean, you look like you're into punk rock, but there was a big punk rock reggae crossover when it first started, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I remember saying to Peter Fox, because Peter Fox was one of the early punk rock DJs, and I said, why were you playing a lot of dub and reggae? He said, because there wasn't enough punk rock songs to play for a whole night. And that's basically how it was. But that's when you got that crossover with the Clash playing, like, White Man and other sort of punk influences come in. So do you like a bit of reggae as well?
Yeah, well, before I was in Family of Strangers, I was in a
Aswad.
ska punk band.
Before I was in the Family of Strangers, I was Smiley Culture. Actually, Smiley Culture passed away, rest of but he used to live around the corner here, Smiley Culture.
Right.
Very weird, very weird. Anyway, let's play some music now. This is off of one of your albums, isn't it? So introduce this, please, my friend.
Right, okay, this is original Dive Bombing for Chips band, and they're also on the second comp. This is Making Friends with ATM.
There's no expression on my face, not anymore. Waking up every day and I'm walking out the door. It's fucking 9 a.m. and I'm making my way back to work again. And every day's the same, 24 hours just got out the train. I never see my change.
'cause you're poor.
Is there something that I'm supposed to do? Well, please let me know. The same cycle carries on, just go on like there's nothing wrong. I'm getting bored of this. It's getting hard to resist. Try to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while. I try to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while. I try to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while. I try to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while. I try to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while. I try to fake a smile, but it only lasts a while.
I tell you what, that's brilliant. I've never heard that before. Making Friends ATM. How'd you find out? Are they mates of yours? Tell me a bit about them.
Yeah, they basically played loads of gigs with them in the past. And
Are they as
they're
good
mates.
live as they are when they recorded
Yeah,
there,
they're
mate?
amazing live.
That's tight, that's fantastic. They rock it, and he's got some attitude there. Some absolutely brilliant stuff there. So there's a massive scene down there, because probably some of these bands, I mean, the amount of bands I have through here, Del, some of them are, like you say, really established, some of them aren't, but some of them are brand new, and I think this is going to be brilliant, and they just disappear. You know, they'll split up for whatever reason, or the singer leaves because his girlfriend don't like him going out on tour, whatever, but some of that stuff never gets to see the light of the day, really. And it's a real shame, really. That is fantastic. Brilliant stuff. So how does it get funded again? So you've got a GoFundMe page on Rats with Wings. But a pre-order page.
Yeah, I just annoy people.
So, and you send Joe Noir around, and if they don't pay, Joe's at the door. Joe's at the door, and you got Richie Nice standing behind him. He used to be an undertaker. He's standing behind him with a tape measure.
Yeah, he turns all the lights out.
Brilliant stuff. This is the Griff Show on a Friday.
She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine. And then in 30 seconds time, she said, I wanna live like common people. I wanna do whatever common people do. Wanna sleep with common people. I wanna sleep with common people like you. What else could I do? I said, oh, I'll see what I can do. I took her to a supermarket. I don't know why, but I had to start it somewhere. So it started there. I said, pretend you got no money. And she just laughed and said, oh, you're so funny. I said, yeah. I can't see anyone else smiling. Are you sure? You wanna live like common people. You wanna see whatever common people see. Wanna sleep with common people. You wanna sleep with common people like me. But she didn't understand. And she just smiled and held my hand. I went to the flagship barber shop. I cut your hair and get a job. I smoke some facts and play some pool.
It's Friday the 13th on the Griff Griffith Show on Rock Radio UK. And what's gone wrong could have gone wrong. The only thing that can't go wrong now if a plague of locusts come down the chimney. I'm joined in the studio by some of the Brighton punks. I've got Joe from Noir Mates, and I've got Del and Lou from Family of Strangers. Now, we're going to go back to your choice of stuff here, mate, but we're going to play another one of the Noir Mates tracks. Absolutely brilliant. Now, I did say I wouldn't have you introduce your own song, but can you tell me a little bit about how the Noir Mates came about, who writes the tracks, who's in the band, and what the lineup is, please, Joe?
Well, the Noir Mates came about because of the explosion of a band that I'd been with for a long time called the Noir Mate, called the Moon, and so basically I wanted to do something a bit different. We had many different layers away from sort of traditional sort of rock, and we could change styles. And I had this idea in my head, and I started out with a guy called Jerry Paez, who was Venezuelan, as it happens, very topical. But we worked through pretty much half, I'd say 2/3 of New Cross musicians, because originally started up in London.
Well, why did they not fit? Is it because they weren't any good, or you were quite choosy or
there's
picky?
a terrible disease that's sweeping across New Cross, and that's called being in 12 bands at once instead of just committing to...
Now, you get that, absolutely. What would you rather be in then? So, is this your project, would you say, the Noir Mates?
I'm putting
the driving force?
Everything into this, and all the bits and pieces that we had lying around. And I just went, this is the stuff, this is what I've been working on, and it's been reimagined by this new team of absolutely fantastic musicians.
And are you very open to have their input, Joe?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. If they hate my stuff, all I say is I just ask for one thing in this band, and that you observe what I say as if it was the word of God. That's all I ask, one thing. Just one thing. You can.
That's not too much to ask for, is
it's
it?
Not.
Come on. And so your commandments are written in stone, and if they don't do what they do, they'll be lepers. They'll be leprosy.
I just want to hear them cry, really. That's all.
Do you know how terrifying you are?
Oh dear. No. I'd have to take the mirror down in the house, because I kept scaring myself when I went to the toilet in the middle.
Oh, you probably don't show up in the mirror, mate, you freak.
That's another reason to take it down, isn't it?
It's a waste of space.
It's just a bit of cover.
I'm going to take that mirror off the wall because I can't see myself, and I'm going to put a picture of me up anyway.
That'll do.
So it's been a labour of love. So do you feel like this is now finally you're sort of moving faster in the direction you want to go?
Well,
how do you feel it's going, man?
We're working on a new album, and yesterday there was just 2 tracks laid down as quick as you like, and everyone threw in their ideas, and of course I dismissed them all and just carried on with what I want. No, I took it all on board. Yes. And the fellas came up with great stuff, because we're all of one mind now. We're all of one mind.
So really, it's been quite difficult to find that unit.
Jesus,
it's all working.
Oh my God, yeah, the pain and the money and the tears, the bodies buried in the garden.
Yeah. So who do you hate the most, Joe?
Whoa, how long have you got?
Oh, mate, we've only got another
dear.
week. Is that another 2 hour of the show of people?
Oh, my God, Jesus, no, yeah. Where to start? There was one person, I'm not going to name names, but every time they went in the car, they were trying to get a member of my band to join their other project, and it was only when the person left they told me that this guy was poison and toxic, and you need to get rid of him because he's trying to undermine you every single thing that you do.
Well, that's not healthy.
Why stay in the band then?
Absolutely, mate. Now, I've been in bands. Though it's a very weird thing. Unless you've been in a band, because some bands you can say we're a gang, but I would say most of the bands I've been in, they're workmates. And honestly, that's the way I see it. We're workmates. I mean, unless they were school bands together, it's like I only ever went on tour with these boys and worked with these boys if we were doing a project. I never used to socialise with some of the bands I was in. That was just the way it was. It's just the way it is. I mean, even in my covers band now, that's just the way it is. I mean, it's difficult to find people you get on well with that you also want to work with, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to share hotel rooms and
right, absolutely.
And when things don't work, bad gigs, you've got to support each other.
This is true. Now, we were saying this only yesterday. I think you know Gay Bikers on Acid, don't you? You know Robert Biker. He was saying in here, he said they were on tour in America, and someone sitting next to him doing that on the tour bus. Now, well, you got that going on for a couple of hours, but then you got 2 days, 3 days. You got another 2 months of this shit. You know what I mean? So they would stop the tour bus and have a punch up. You asked Robert Bikers, and they stop the tour, have a punch up, and it would all make the air clear. One of them may have a black eye, one of them may have a pulled ear and a lost or 2, but the next 4 or 5 dates will be fantastic. Then that starts again.
Oh my God.
But it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Take a de-stress
Oh,
pill.
rock and roll, mate. Rock and roll. So anyway, so who writes all the songs, then, mate? Is it you?
It's a joint venture these days, yeah, which makes life a lot easier. I just come up.
Like I say, do you like the input? I'm sure
I
you
love
do.
it. Yeah, I love it because it's always good because they know where we're going from now. Because we had to coalesce into one album, and then loads of people bought their ideas, and it started to grow into something else. And the sounds changed quite a lot from when.
But this
we
is all going to be
first
played. It's not drum machine and stuff. It's all
No,
live.
God,
done,
no. It's all live.
The drummer's
It's all
fantastic,
live,
mate.
yeah,
He had a big jazz influence. I liked
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
He was playing. He had more cymbals than I'd ever seen. He was like going into a cymbal department at
Yeah.
a music shop.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see his face. I didn't think there was a drummer sitting there.
Yeah, his brother's.
You see, works at Ronnie Scott's.
Ronnie Scott's. Yeah, he goes down and he does Cuban music. He's got his own. He's got followers and
So
stuff.
how long have you been down in that part of that Brighton scene, mate? 'Cause you're coming from London.
9 years. 9 years from London. Yeah, you know, I fled after the band split up last time
Because they hate each other.
enough, you know.
So, and do you think that there's like Lou says, you'd love the scene down there? Where would you prefer, New Cross or down in Brighton,
Well,
mate?
the problem with London, and we've just been talking about it, is so many venues have just gone. And when I got there for a wander around, it just breaks my heart to see all the places that used to have venues.
Now, is that progressing? I don't think it is, mate.
Yeah,
it breaks my heart when I walk down my high street,
Oh, it's
man.
just crazy. Croydon as well. You were talking about Croydon. We used to
loads
come
of
down
pub-
here all the time to see.
In fact, this morning when I was taking my mum to the hospital and Michelle Wynell, we passed the cartoon. I don't know if you remember the cartoon.
Legendary,
the
yeah.
Star. I mean, I saw the Dam down there. I saw the Subs down there. It was a brilliant punk
Amazing
pub.
venue.
What do you
What a
do?
vibe, yeah.
Are we getting boring and morose here? Is
No,
it because we're old, or is it because this is reality? I don't know. Help me out. Is it?
I will add one.
Don't you think we had the best times?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. I mean, the first time I saw a band called Brain and Morbius, I was about 14, and I was coming home from at my mate's house, and they were crammed in. Every pub in New Cross had some music thing going.
Yeah.
And that's the narrowest bar I've ever seen. The band were jammed into the corner.
Yeah,
What the?
yeah.
It was like the racket was unbelievable.
It's
But I love this.
Fantastic.
I love it.
I've had this conversation so many times. Where do these youngsters go to learn their trade, so to
it's
speak? Because you learn by playing in front of one man and his dog. The last thing you
Yeah.
want to do is that, but that's how you learn your trade.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's where you're blooded, aren't you?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
mate. Now, listen, I've got the great Joe from the Noir Mates here. Now, in fact, do you want to? Well, tell me about this next song. Who wrote it? Why it came about? And what was the inspiration for it, mate?
It was originally Jim Reynolds wrote this with myself and a guy called.
And who's Jim Reynolds?
He was in The Moon. He was a guitarist from The Moon. Great. He got on stage with us and did a guest appearance when Zombie Met Girl a few weeks ago. He came down and said, "Well, it's your tune, mate. You should really get up and do something."
And did he?
Yeah, he did. And the wonderful thing about Gary is that he'll work with anyone who comes along, and you know, it was like he was in the band. And Richie afterwards from Gripper said, "Oh, your band keeps expanding. I keep robbing people from other people's bands.
It's going to be like a 40-piece choir.
Good, like the bad old days." But
Fantastic.
Jim, we wrote this, and I played to the boys. This is sort of, I'd like to do a few bits like this. And Gary said, "Why don't we just play that?" They said, "Do you mind playing?" So I don't care. It's a fantastic tune.
And this is the song we're about to hear?
Yeah, and that's our version of it. That's the band now playing an old tune of ours, which was great to bring back from the dead, to be honest.
Well, introduce it, please, my friend.
This is called Reaching Out My Hand. It's an anti-war song. You might not get it at first, but you will eventually.
And this is by the great Noir Mates.
This is the Noir Mates, yeah.
War despite me. Whoa, it's a war.
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I remember you doing that live, and it's the whole thing. Not just listening to the music through the cans here. It's the image, the dancing, the attitude, the way you're looking, the way you come across. Come on, guys, that's true, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You've got to go and see Noir Mates live, as well as the Family of Strangers, Lou.
Oh, thank
You've
you
got as
very
well as Family of Strangers. Now, you can't get away with it. You may be Brighton punks. You may look fantastic. You may have just got away with your lives because one of my guard dogs was about to eat you all. But you've got to do the card game.
Oh, no!
Yes! Lou's first. Pick a card.
Oh, my God.
No. What does it say, Lou?
It says, what was the first single and album you ever bought?
It's got to be punk rock.
The first single I ever bought was Monster Mash
But,
by Bobby
yes.
Kickers, whatever, I don't know.
Wow. How old would you have been, do you reckon?
Maybe 14.
I did the mash. I did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. And then what was the first album you ever
The
bought?
first album I ever bought was David Bowie's Man Who Sold the World.
Well, that's obviously at different times because Monster Mash and David Bowie are two different genres, darling, aren't they? Let's
Oh,
be fair.
absolutely, yeah. I didn't have money for albums, so yeah.
No,
They were
that was
a long way off.
that was before you could press a button and download everything. Did you ever?
absolutely.
We used to record things off of BBC and put a microphone in. There wasn't even a cassette. The cassette things,
Yeah, well,
Scotch tapes.
I used to listen to John Peel or do what everybody did. Listen
Yeah.
to John Peel
Oh,
and try
mate.
and cut off the talking at either end of the track.
Oh, man. John Peel played. I was in a band called the Bad Actors many years ago. One of the first ever bands I was in. I had my first record out when I was 14. We had a couple of singles out. We toured a few times. Went on tour with with a few bands actually. Anyway, and he played my stuff, and I was seeing a girl at the time, and I remember I was only about 14. I think we were on a bus, and I was listening to it, going, we were doing something. I'm not too sure what we were doing, and they started playing my song. It was like, ah! I think he bit her tongue off. That was to give you an idea of what I was doing. Right, then we're moving on. Come on, then. Thanks for that. Come on, Del. Come close to the microphone, man. You can't get away with it. Pick a card. There you go. What does it say, Del?
It said, "Did you hate or like school and why?"
Oh, can I just say I think you liked it.
I hated school.
Oh, well, how wrong am I? Are you
I actually got kicked out of school
for doing what?
For being a punk rocker.
Were you at school? Are you a Brighton born and bred?
No, that was I was slug up in Colchester in Essex.
Culture. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
what was the name of the school? Were they pleased to get rid of you?
It was St Charles Lucas. St Charles Lucas is still not a great school.
It probably
Sorry
improved.
if you work in St Charles.
Yeah, or there's some kid who's about to go there in September. I can't wait to go to Charles Lucas School and you're hearing you guys a load of old shit there. Don't go there, mate. He went, what'd you get kicked out for? Come on, it can't be just because you was a punk rocker. You was up to no good and doing something you shouldn't be doing, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it was. I didn't really participate.
That's a nice way of saying you was a disruptive influence. Now, did you think that leaving school or getting kicked out of school changed your life? Was it giving anything to you? Tell me.
I kind of regretted it afterwards. I went back and did a degree and stuff like
No.
that. So,
No. Come, enlighten me. You went back and did a degree?
Yeah, I did all of it as a mature student in.
So from your not be having an education, that you think, well, I've got to go and learn something. So tell me how that came about. And where was the university and what did you learn?
I went to Ruskin in Cambridge and I did a study of fine art and became a art teacher.
What? You were an art teacher?
Yeah, I was an art teacher.
How
And I was an art
fantastic.
teacher in Thailand for 5 years. head of
Oh,
art.
no, I like the idea of the art teaching in Thailand. Yeah, I was an art teacher in a pub. Fantastic. Now, so did you have any inspiration of being an art teacher? How did it come? How did you choose that? And what made you do it?
Well, I did
tell
the
me.
arts degree, and then it was like.
So obviously you knew you was always quite good with your hands and knew
Yeah,
what.
yeah. And I just thought I need to earn some money. So.
And how did that take you to Thailand, Del? Tell me, man.
I just decided. Like teaching in England wasn't correct. I'm doing a lot of stuff. So
This school in Thailand, it wasn't right next to a bar on a beach, was it?
it No, it was not next to the beach. It was in Bangkok, but it was next to a bar.
Fantastic. So that's just brilliant. So do you ever paint still? Do you ever do any artwork now?
Yeah, I do.
You do the covers of
artwork
Water
for
Rats?
the label. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do all the T-shirt designs. I'm a painter as well. I do a lot of acrylic painting.
Oh, fantastic! And I see, look at that. Look, you look like a lunatic, but you're a lunatic that can paint. It doesn't change the way you look if you can paint. That's brilliant, mate. I tell you what, I'm really pleased you did that. Now I'm scared. Be scared, very scared. It's Joe's turn. Joe, get on your knees, son. Pick a card and he No. Right, what does it say, Joe?
Can you speak another language?
I say yes.
I can bits and pieces of many different languages. Yeah.
So are you not fluent in any?
Dewa arimasen. I mean, no, I can't.
Oh, that's not no.
In Japanese.
Oh wow! I had, do you know Brett Buddy Ascot? He was a drummer from the Chords. Yeah, his wife is Japanese and he speaks Japanese. He lived in Japan for about 5 years. Can you imagine that?
It's a really logical, easy language to learn. There's a Japanese for Busy People, which is an amazing book. When I worked at the Millennium Dome,
What were you doing there?
Front of house, I used to try and cheer people up while they were coming through the gate.
You?
It was
For the
tremendous
Noir
fun.
Mates?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Did they not see
I got
your...
into a lot of trouble.
Hang on, did they not see your CV?
I got into a lot of trouble because I used to. There'd be massive queues, and I'd say things like, "Anyone wearing a pair of pink trousers today will not be allowed in the dome for security reasons." And then people would be looking around, and then someone, "I've got pink trousers on."
No.
It was good.
What were you on a microphone?
On the bullhorn, you know. People wearing Adidas trainers will not be allowed in the dome today for security reasons. And everyone, oh, God, why? What's the reason for this?
Oh, that's fantastic.
I like to explain to people it was a joke afterwards, which annoyed the management.
Of course,
Don't put me
them.
with a bullhorn in the front of the queues.
Yeah,
You
well,
know,
they
I'll just
didn't-
cause chaos.
That's fantastic. This is the Griffy Show on a Friday. I'm joined by the Noir Mates Joe. I'm joined by
That's it.
Dylan Lou from Family of Strangers, and this is Duran Duran. I wanted to always be in a Duran Duran tribute band called it Durex Durex.
Dark in the city, night is a wire. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. And catch my breathing even closer behind.
Now, you may be punk rockers, but we were just having some Duran Duran stories there about. We were just talking. I was talking with Joe Noir from Noir Mates about they'd done that brilliant version with Power Station of Get It On. Wasn't that fantastic?
Yeah, amazing.
And
Yeah,
you-
they threw everything at that.
You were
Yeah,
saying
they
that the drum sound, which is very unique. How do they get that?
It was a lift shaft that went through, and they put the drums in the lift shaft, and they put the microphones at the top of on the fourth story, and got the echoes and the sound of the going up through the
How
studios to get the
fantastic.
sound.
That was Tony
yeah,
from. You know, he was in Chic.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Tony
And
Thompson.
he hit the drums famously very, very hard.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
But what happened there? It was Andy Taylor, the brilliant guitar player,
Yeah.
rock, John Taylor on bass.
Yeah.
There was what's his name on drums?
Mark.
Oh, we just said his name. I forgot his name already.
He was a drummer in Chic.
Yeah, I just said his and they got the great Robert
Rob
Palmer.
and he just decided I don't want to do it anymore.
Why?
And they had a tour booked and everything.
No.
He just literally 10 days before the tour started just said I don't want to do it. I don't want to. This is not really my thing.
No,
I'm hanging out with rock stars.
their version of Get It On, don't you
Yeah,
think that was
yeah,
fantastic?
amazing.
If
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get
yeah.
a chance, I'm going to play that this afternoon. But I tell you what's better than Get It On or any of these big bands is the Family of Strangers.
Absolutely,
And if you haven't seen the Family of Strangers live, you have to. I've got two of them in front of me here. The great Lou Moon. She's not only a fantastic person, she's not only a punk mum, but she's. Would you say the Family of Strangers is your band? Tell me how it works, Lou.
No, it's not my band. No, absolutely not.
Did you join it or did you form it? How did it work? How did it all come about?
Dale and I formed it.
Dale's sitting next to you here.
So Dale just left Soho Bombshell. I'd closed down a covers band that I'd been in, and
Because I'm in a covers band. Was it getting on your nerves playing other people's songs, Lou?
no, I really enjoyed it because I was singing like male punk songs and stuff like that.
Really?
So yeah, I was singing
Would you ever do that
all
again?
sorts of stuff. I probably not.
But never say never.
Never say never.
I love playing in covers bands because I was in a Jam tribute band for many 6.5 years.
Yeah.
But there's only the Jam only had a certain amount of hits, so there's only a certain amount of songs. But now I'm in a covers band, we can play anything we want.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I
it's-
mean, we there was only two of us in this band called Sorbo, and it was really good fun.
Did you have a tape?
Pardon?
Was it on a tape?
No, it was. I had a guitarist, and he played his socks off at Dear Rob, and I just sang, and that was it.
Oh, but and when that came to an end, you thought, so how did you two meet and how did you get the Family of Strangers
we
together?
made friends in Brighton, in the pubs, at the gigs,
Did you remember each other in the morning?
I didn't.
Tell Ellie found out her name an hour ago. Go on.
So Dale was
That's the sorry. I am the great interrupter. That's the way to form a band, isn't it? Meeting somebody in a pub. That's the.
exactly, yeah. So we were friends.
Without even saying what instrument do you play, just meet. Do you want to form a band? Yeah, fucking why not?
Yeah.
Oh wow! And so Family of Strangers came about. So tell the rock radio listeners what the Family of Strangers, the lineup, what goes on, and what inspires you, Lou.
Oh, yeah, loads of stuff. I mean, we're kind of there's quite an age range in the band, so we're inspired by lots of different stuff. Everybody brings something in. We all write lyrics. So yeah, I mean, it's great.
So you work together again. It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now you sent me a brand new track. Now I think this is just a recent recording. Where was it recorded? This one?
This isn't a recent recording. We recorded this before. It was recorded at Broad Oak Studios.
Where's that, darling?
So where is it?
Bexhill.
Bexhill. So,
Okay, that's down that way near you and on the coast. You can
sorry,
smell
I
the sea air at
don't do
Bexhill, can't you?
geography, but anyway.
If you hadn't done geography, you would have moved to the coast quicker than you did when you lived in
quite
London.
likely, yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So, who wrote this one? And tell me a little bit about this track, please.
So Del wrote this one. It's quite amusing. It's because I start it, and I'm always on stage looking around at them, and then I just jump into it, and they're not ready to play. But yeah,
Is that part of the deal?
We always have a giggle with this. I
Excellent.
literally make sure that people aren't ready.
Excellent. I like the idea of that. Now, introduce it, please.
So this is Catch or Release.
If I fell off the world, would it really matter? Would you take my hand or let me fall? If I fell off the world, would it really matter? Would you stand there, say fuck all? Sometimes the world don't feel so right. The end of the tunnel, nowhere in sight. They're calling my name, but I ain't listening. 'Cause oi, 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 oi. If I fell off the world, would it really matter? Would you take my hand or let me fall? If I fell off the world, would it really matter? Would you stand there, say fuck all? Stupid voices in my head telling me sometimes I'm better off dead.
fell off the world, would it really matter? Wouldn't take my hand and let me fall. If I fell off the world, would it really matter? Wouldn't stand there, say fuck all. Sometimes the world don't feel so right. The end of the tunnel, nowhere in sight. They call him my name, but I ain't listening. It goes oi, 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 oi. Sometimes the world don't feel so right. The end of the tunnel, nowhere in sight. They call him my name, but I ain't listening. It goes oi, 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 and I'm gone.
I was just trying to get. I mean, got my earphones on. I was just trying to get. I was just trying to get involved with the ukulele challenge, but something went wrong there. I didn't press the right button. We were just talking about Get It On by the Power Station, and I'm going to leave this on and tell you a story in a minute.
Sweet cloud of black on the back, and I love you. Oh, you dirty sweet me, oh yeah.
So Griff Griffin show on a Friday.
When you see me weak, you got the teeth of the hydra upon you. You dirty sweet and you my girl.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on.
Well, you built like a car, you got a hubcap, diamond star halo. You built like a truck on land. Well, you're a untamed youth, that's the truth, with a cloak full of egos. You dirty sweet and you my girl.
Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Get it on, bang a gong, get it on. Get it on.
Now, there's a quick story which I have told the rock radio listeners before. Hang on a sec, 2 seconds, mate. I was working with Steve Levine. He was producing one of my albums once. And I was watching the TV, and on the TV was the video for Power Station. In this video, there's this gorgeous girl dancer, and I said, "Gosh, she's beautiful. I really fancy her." And Steve Levine knew the video director, so he got hold of the video director. I got the girl's number, and I thought, "Yeah, my name's Griff Griffiths. I'm from the band Strength. Can I take you out somewhere?" And she had no idea who I was. So there's me thinking I was a really big bollocks, and I was. wasn't. She basically told me to leave her alone. The last thing I heard from her, she said, "Get out of my garden." Hey! Go to the banjo challenge.
Play a song,
Hang on, play a song. Play the banjo challenge right now. It's the Griff Show live on a Friday before their gig tomorrow at Dalton's. We've got Lou Moon, we've got Del Ford, we've got Joe Noir from the Noir Mates. We're going to do the ukulele challenge. Off you go, son. Go on, son.
Very good.
It's Griff Show and I got
Blue Moon.
Griff Show and I got Del Ford. Griff Show and I got
Joe Moon.
What are we going to do tomorrow?
We are going to Dalton's. We're all going down to
Dalton's.
We're all going to
Dalton's. We're all going to Dalton's. Oh, stop it. Stop it. It's bad for the ears.
Let me tell you the tale about Billy Bob, fashioned by the hand of Mr. Jones. When he's around, our house let loose. For you know it, he'll have your head in a noose. 'Cause God sings all on Billy Bones. He don't care, he's not alone. He taught us a thing about rock and roll. You need a head, a heart, and a running soul. Get straight to the point, he's someone you know, caged up inside of every one of you. But give him a riff and he'll tear you apart, leave a running soul, head in the heart. 'Cause God sings over Billy Bones. He don't care, he's not alone. He taught us a thing about rock and roll. You need a head, a heart, and a running soul.
You'll be your friend, just let yourself go. Start to feel the adrenaline grow. And get to grip with your rock and roll roots.
Get on the streets, kick off your boots, 'cause when it comes to this, and you can't be yourself, and tear you apart, you know he's gonna wreck your soul. And you can't rock now. Right by now, you should be what you need to stand on your own alongside him. But watch out, baby, he's a jealous kid, trying to take his place and he'll blow your lid. 'Cause God saves all our Billy Bones. He don't care, he's not alone. He taught us a thing about rock and roll. You need a head, a heart, and a running soul. Billy Bones, he'll wreck your soul. Billy Bones, he'll wreck your soul. Billy Bones, he'll wreck your soul. And Billy Bones, he's gonna wreck your soul. Billy Bones, Billy Bones, Billy Bones. 'Cause God saves all but Billy Bones.
Oh, now they've got a new drummer. I miss playing with those boys because you put us on over at the Fiddler's Elbow, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the last Moonpunk season.
That's it, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
No, because we did do you remember that story? We do a cover of when I was with the Public Service Announcement Boys. We used to cover Staring at the Rude Boys by the Ruts.
Absolutely.
And Segs is a mate of mine, and I think what's her name? Tara Rez was on, wasn't she?
Yeah, Tara was
And so
headlining.
that's right. Yeah, so we go into Staring at the Rude Boys, and as we do, Segs comes walking in, and all he did was call me a wanker. Thanks very much indeed, Segs. I know you're listening. Have a good weekend. I tell you what, listen, well done for the ukulele challenge. It was absolutely. I think we got got away with it. I don't think that's going to be on the next Rats with Wings album, is it?
Definitely not.
This is the Griff Griffith Show on a Friday, and I'm joined by the excellent Lou Moon, Joe Noir, and Del Ford. Now, there's a band that you sent me here, Del, that I don't know anything about, mate. So can you tell me a little bit about this and introduce this song,
Yeah,
please,
this
mate?
is my mate Brad from Florida's band. They're called The Attack. They're a great band. They play all over Europe, all over the world, play to thousands and thousands of people, but generally come over and play my events.
Oh,
which is
fantastic.
really good.
That's nice of them,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. And Brad is obsessed by Tuaca. So every time he comes over, the day after, we go out, have some beers and have lots of Tuaca. So it's...
It sounds like a bit of a crack, that does, mate. So introduce this, please, Del.
Yeah, so this is The Attack with You Ruined Everything.
What a night it was! What a night it was supposed to be! I can only imagine your thoughts, your perspective, the outcome you caused. Was it instinct, a flash of light, a strategic plan, timed out just right? Sucker punch, lights out, stop the show. He went down, much more that you don't know. I came here to listen. I came here to sing. We all came here with the best intentions. You ruined everything. You ruined everything. No remorse, no reason, now you're on the run. You had no idea, but your damage is done. No doubt, one thing's for sure. In time, you will get yours. I came here to listen. I came here to sing. We all came here with the best intentions. You ruined everything. You ruined everything. We would have lifted you up if you went down. Your actions tired and weak, they hold no ground. You ruined everything. You ruined everything. I came here to listen. I came here to sing. We all came here with the best intentions. You ruined everything. I came here to listen. I came here to sing. We all came here with the best intentions. You ruined everything. You ruined everything.
And now on the Griff Griffith Show, on a Friday the 13th, well, anything could go wrong. It's time for Griff Griffiths' Thought of the Day.
What is your thought of the day?
What is my thought of the day? Thank you for asking. My thought of the day: if people get you down the food, and go, stop that, shut up. If people, hang on, when life gets you, well, hang on, I don't know, where's my thought of the day? I'm trying to read it. My thought of the day: when life gets tough, you got to keep on moving.
Why do people choose to live their lives?
Right, I'm going to stop that there because I've got. You just said something to me there. Did you, Del Ford? You just said. What did you just say?
Sex thinks you're a wanker.
It's a very small world in the middle of a crowd. The room gets dark when the music gets loud. The treble cuts through and the rhythm takes a bite. But there's no room to move cause the floor is packed tight. A voice shouts loud, we'll never surrender. A voice in the crowd, never surrender. I am the crowd, my propaganda. Never surrender, we'll never surrender. The skins in the corner, they're standing at the bar while the rude boys are dancing to some heavy, heavy ska. It's getting so hot, people dripping with sweat. The punks in the corner are speeding like a jet. Staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys. A bunch of beams marching on dins. Some stand there, saluting the air. They wanna be pirates, but the sea's not calm. Tattooed crossbow on their arm. A voice shouts loud, we'll never surrender. A voice in the crowd, never surrender. Another hand down, blind propaganda, propaganda, propaganda. The lights come alive in a blinding flash. Everyone moves as the victims clash. Everyone leaves when the heavens arrive. Someone hits the floor, someone takes a dive. Staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys. Staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, dancing with the rude boys, staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys. Staring at the rude boys, staring at the rude boys. We'll never surrender.
Never surrender. We'll never surrender. No! We'll never surrender. Brilliant. Do you know Riff from the Dark?
No.
Oh, you know the band The Dark, the punk
Yeah.
band The Dark. Where I had the riff in here, and everything went tits up for some reason. Everything went wrong, and he said, "Never surrender, Griff." And because I was busy, I wanted to go out and find something to kill. I really did. I wanted to smash things up with a hammer, and he said, "Don't worry, never surrender." We pressed a few buttons, turned it on and off, like those computer technology people do, and it all worked. Anyway, listen, thank you very much indeed for joining me today. Have you enjoyed yourselves, guys?
Oh, yeah.
This is for you. This is for you. And tomorrow night, quickly tell us what's going on tomorrow again, Lou. It's down at Dalton's. Come down there. It's a brilliant night out. Tell me the bands that are on,
We've got
darling.
6 bands on. We've got Cherry Bee on. We've got High Rise Reptiles. We've got Noir Mates. We've got Boneyard Breakout, headed up by Healthy Junkies, and of course us, Family of Strangers.
Now, if you can't make it to Dalton tomorrow night, there's loads of other stuff going on down in Brighton. There's Rats with Wings. There's Moon Punks. Everything is brilliant there. Say goodbye, everybody. Have you had a good time?
Ah!
Did we survive?
We did.
We survived. I tell you what. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
It's all amongst yourself. Rhubarb.
Well, I'm going to stop that there because I've got you a T-shirt. Yay! And I got you another T-shirt. Yay! And I got you another T-shirt. Yay! Stay safe until the next time we meet, which will be Monday, when I've got James Stevenson. I've been Griff Griffiths. You lot have been listening.